Oh yeah, there's a target. Hey missile, you wanna hit it? It looks good, right? Going in a straight line. No. Okay. Hey missile, there's a target. You wanna hit it? Come on. Whee! The ground looks so nice today. Oh boy. Hey missile, there's a target. You wanna kill it? No. I didn't even get the assist for that one. Ah! Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. For your pleasure today, I'm flying the German Mig-21MF, and MF obviously seems to stand for missile failure, as you could see in the intro. If this is also the case in this battle, has to be seen. Now, a few disclaimers here. I got, like so many high-tier tanks and planes, as a test drive from Gaijin, so this is fully upgraded, and I'm not really an experienced jet pilot, as you may or may not see in this battle. However, I still try it once in a while to see what's going on. Mig-21MF, battle rating 10.3, it is armed with a 23mm GSH-23L cannon with 200 rounds of ammunition. And an insane rate of fire, it seems like, and only 200 rounds, yeah, you can run through your ammunition quite quickly. The ammunition, though, at least when we go for the stealth belts, and it seems also for the rest of the default armor target and air target belt, is a mere 610 meters per second muzzle velocity. That is not really great, especially for the fight of some supersonic jets. And as a backup, I have chosen the R60 air-to-air missile, and I have 4 of them. They have a guidance of IR, infrared. In rear aspect, they can weapon lock at 5 kilometers. They have a maximum speed of 800 meters per second, and the most important statistic here is they can pull 18 Gs. But they are really funny buggers, and they are very often really unreliable. Another thing is that you have, at least according to the stat card, a maximum speed of 2,240 kilometers per hour, yet on the deck, in realistic battle, you make a mere 1,290 kilometers per hour before the reduced speed warning comes on. Because the maximum speed of 2,240 kilometers per hour is at 13 kilometers altitude. Now, whatever I want to say about jets, I have to admit they look really awesome, and it's fun to fly them. For me personally, it's just not that much fun to fight with them. And one of the factors are missiles. So I saved here the MiG-21 by hitting the T2 with a missile. He just didn't pay attention, and now he's on fire. And this is something that I really have noticed with those missiles. They outright don't kill. They do a lot of damage, despite the 3.5 kilograms of warhead. They very often just score a critical hit. I don't know if they are proximity fuse shells or warheads, probably yes, but they don't really seem to hit that hard. Sometimes I get one hits, sometimes I don't. Again, I haven't played too many battles, and now you could see me making the first error. I am not really supporting my team, which is in a furball with the enemy team some 14 to 16 kilometers out. However, I still try to close the distance here rapidly. And another word here, the fuel. The fuel. Because with the afterburner, you burn through your fuel like nobody's business, like it's going out of fashion, which, lol, it kind of does. So you cannot expect Greta to fly this plane anytime soon. Yeah, I thought about this joke like for 3 seconds. But bad jokes aside, which you are very used to on this channel, and you have subscribed because of this, I guess. I am also now throwing the missiles around like it's also going out of fashion. So I'm looking around and I see some jets here and there. I pull up. I'm not really fit today, so I don't have the best of situational awareness. I just sling the missile at this MiG-19, don't really look out for the kill, which I get right now, and then I am firing a very ambitious missile at this MiG-21 that seems to have some engine trouble, because he's rather slow. And I should have gotten the kill right there. But me wobbling around with the mouse, barely avoiding here that MiG-21, just enjoying here a little bit of a dogfight. No, couldn't make the turn. Again, I'm not really that experienced. I also don't really dare to use the flaps. And I just pull off maneuvers like from some super props. Don't call me a noob. This is intentional. I am testing this plane as well. And we get our first hit in. We get a critical, and then third time's the charm. Good stuff. And indeed, that is my third kill. I have expended now all missiles and the majority of my ammunition, and I'm also rather short on fuel. The area looks kind of cleared, and yeah, there goes down the last MiG-21 in the area. And I think to myself, okay, let's head home, repair, rearm, refuel, and get some missiles back. And then there is this Phantom loitering over our airfield. That is not good. And then it goes actually into this phase where endurance and thinking ahead becomes a bit more important than, this quick reaction time, which is still very important at top tier. You're fighting with some of the best people out there that really want to perform really well at top tier, like it's some sort of, I don't know, internet thing. For me personally, it's a bit about fun. And so I dodge here the F4C's head-on, and he didn't really get out of the head-on. So it seems like he's a very aggressive player, and indeed he immediately turns around on me. As you can see, my pilot is also blacking out fairly quickly, and that is because, again, I cheaped out and I have saved myself the 1.02 million civilians for the expert crew, so I have just a good trained basic pilot. While he has the maximum amount of G tolerance, stamina, vitality, awareness, and keen vision, it's just a 5 instead of a 5 plus 3 for the expert crew and 5 plus 5 for the ace crew. And, it shows. So I think I saved here a little bit my teammate in the other Phantom, because we have mixed match, which is the greatest invention ever. Gaijin, top tier mixed match all over the place, every single match. That's another aspect, while I personally don't really enjoy this. But again, that's my personal opinion. So the Phantom is too fast for me, it seems, and I have no missiles. Otherwise, this guy probably would be easy food, because again, when the missiles can pull 18 Gs, that's quite something. So I hope that I have now shied him away good for good, and I'm looking at my own fuel, only 2 minutes left, so I have to head home myself. I also have only 30 rounds of ammo left, which is just a fraction of a second of burst time. Again, I absolutely love how those planes fly, how they behave, how they turn, how they roll, and just how they look especially. So the feeling of those planes is really great. I just don't want to fight other players with them, because I don't think that the maps, the matchmaker, the environment, the meta is really suited for top tier chats in that kind of absurd way. And again, I'm only featuring them in RRB because I have really no intentions to feed KF50s and adults alike. So I hope you can understand this. I want to cover as much of War Thunder stuff as possible, but even my patience, even my addiction and dedication to the game knows limits. And I just told you some of them. And I think you only saw 2 or 3 helicopter videos on my channel so far. Amongst 1,200, 1,300, which is also an absurd number if I think about this. So finally, another nice feature, the braking chute, what do you want to call this? I don't know. It does its job and it works nicely. So we landed. Finally, we can get fuel, missiles, and some shells. So actually that guy comes around again, and I tried to call him out for my teammate, but I pressed the wrong button, and when I just did so, he has already shot down my friendly MiG-21. Just as I repair, I look after this guy, and he now wants to kill me as well. I think he has probably not seen me with the first approach, and no, I have no mercy with this guy. I absolutely want to fight, but I want to have a fighting chance, and I don't want to get farmed by what is a essentially spawn camper on the runway. You know, if I would be the last guy and he would be the last guy, I would see his point. But there is still one one team member alive, and he comes around for a second try. And no, I just don't play this game. I get annoyed when somebody does this to me as well when I'm in the sky, but usually then that's the last guy, so then I really have a point of complaining. But here, just bypassing the actual fight, trying to farm players that have fought and just exhausted themselves of fuel, ammunition, and missiles, to farm them easily when they try to land and are slow and even more vulnerable than usual in one of the best jets in the game. No, not with me. So I guess I get a lot of dislikes for that, but whatever. You know, at least I'm honest with you guys. So there are 3 enemies alive, and only one of my team members is still alive. So I need to close the distance right away. He actually has asked in chat if I would die or not, because, you know, he is already enjoying a 2 versus 1. And he has kept those enemy jets at arm's distance for quite a while, which is more than admirable. So hats off to you, El Hech, or whatever your name is pronounced like. And now I'm closing the distance as fast as possible with the afterburner, with 4 missiles completely freshly from the airfield. I want to decide here the fight. I guess that those MiG-19s of the enemy team, which are following my MiG-19, have expanded already the missiles. If they have some, I don't really know, I don't really care. So I think they have expanded them, because otherwise my team member wouldn't be alive anymore. I want to slot on their tail if they wouldn't pay attention, but the rear MiG-19 actually pays attention. And the distance is good enough so that I can hope that my team member survives for long enough. I should have gotten out of the way much sooner. I should have also taken better lead, but you know, I was just not that concentrated at this very moment as I should be. I hear the jet behind me. I get a weapon lock on in the clouds, spotting the dot, launch the missile, forcing the MiG-19 in front of me to do some evasive actions, and giving my MiG-19 even more breathing space, while extending here from the MiG-19 behind me. Yeah, it's more like MiG Thunder at this very moment, right? The Phantom, the F4C, has buggered off. He is probably repairing his engine damage that he got finally from the SPA on my airfield. And just to make sure that this guy is indeed dead, I expand some 23s. Maybe I should use them later on. So now I think that I have enough distance created, and I have the engine performance advantage that I can literally climb away from this MiG-19. Maybe he is also running out of fuel. He doesn't really look all that fast. So just quickly communicating here with my last team member, and then I see that he is going into the direction of my teammate here. So I need to save my teammate at all costs. So I am spooling up the missile lock. Come on, come on. Get the missile out. Oh, this is getting close, much closer than comfortably acceptable. He tries to dodge, but not this missile. And that is my 4th kill. And he just crashes in front of the airfield. And thus I saved, once again, the life of a teammate, of a random stranger. Completely not to my benefit, of course. Lol. So I got 4 kills. It would be nice if I get 5 kills right now. Where is the Phantom? Well, sorry for that pun. And here we order now the blind hunt order, just to make sure that skill doesn't really matter. And he is still some 26 kilometers out, 25, so he's coming closer. I try to stay in cover of the clouds, and also I hope that this is enough time for my teammate to repair. Which has just confirmed that I really saved his ass. which is my pleasure. Yeah. So I'm playing this now relatively safe. I'm climbing to relative high altitudes. I still have 1.5 minutes to follow this guy, to track him. But again, remember that this guy is significantly faster than I am in a straight line, it seems. So what should I do? Should I really go for him? Don't really feel like it. I'm really thinking at this very moment, what should I do? How should I engage him safely? And this was the moment that I nearly made the mistake, because now I allowed him to open up a massive gap of nearly 7 kilometers, and he's heading directly again, like it is his habit, for our airfield. So El Hek has actually repaired and is now combat ready, and 2 MiGs should actually deal with a Phantom. I'm not quite sure about what kind of speed I should go to, if I should again be relatively conservative with my fuel, because I only have, what, 5 minutes left. But now the MiG-19 is behind the Phantom. I asked in chat if I may get my ace here for saving his butt, but I don't really care. The most important thing is that we win this game. So I am observing here, and actually El Hek has scored a gun kill on the Corsair, on the Phantom. I launch here the missile, and just to make sure that he is dead for good. And that was, I think, a nice battle. It is longer than the average chat match, but at least it wasn't on Spain, and at least, you know, it was not just a head-on fest. So I hope that you enjoyed this battle. Let's have a quick look at the post-battle results, shall we? And there we are, with 4 kills on top of the leaderboard, with some fresh 66,000 civil lines and nearly 16,000 vehicle research points, researching obviously the Mig-21MF with the Mig-21MF, because reasons. So I hope you enjoyed this battle, and I thoroughly enjoyed having a good chat match once. And again, let me know in the comment section if you think that this was well played or if it was just pure luck. Let the hate flow through your keyboard and let me know. And as usual, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Please give this video a like with it, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see each other on the battlefields, on the waves, and in the skies of War Thunder.